Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Mind on My Money Astro Tarot, where we seek to live an abundant life and the focus is on financial freedom. Please be sure to check out the description box just for additional information, and there will also be a link there so that you can book your own personal reading with me for business, finance, or career. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Now, without further ado, if you're ready to make that shift to living a more abundant lifestyle, let's tap in. Gemini, during the pre-shuffle, there was a card that kept trying to come out, which said many masks. And when we couple that with some of the other cards where it talked about anxiety, and there was just a sense of like needing some type of direction. I'm getting the sense of some of you guys are, number one, you're really with the many masks. I'm getting the sense of like someone who is trying to wear a lot of different hats, someone who is delving into quite a bit of like different projects, or there are a lot of things that you're really passionate about, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm getting the sense of like you need to direct that energy or channel that energy into a more reasonable amount of projects. And for each of you, it's going to be a little bit different. For some of you, it's just going to be like only one project at a time before you move on to the next. For some of you guys, you may be able to do like 2 or 3 projects at one time. But whatever number it is that feels right for you, I'm getting the sense of like you need to really dive in and delve into that project or those projects. And I'm hearing something about you don't have a dog in that fight. So other things that you might have passions, like you might feel very emotional about, be very passionate about, you're going to have to learn how to direct your energy to stay focused on what it is that you have already agreed to focus on, because you can't jump into every single fight, so to speak. Okay. What else? Yeah, I'm getting the sense of someone who, like, you're blessed with a lot of gifts, with a lot of ideas, and that's great. But there's also, you have to remember that it's not about the fact that you have all of these gifts and all of these abilities. Like, what are you actually doing with it? What are you using it for? Okay. Because if you have a lot of gifts and energy to do things, but you're not doing anything with it, like, is it really serving a purpose? And that might sound a little bit harsh for some of you guys, but I'm getting the sense of like someone needs to really remember that. I'm also getting the sense of like for some of you guys, when like you're trying to get into, I'm kind of getting the sense of like you're getting into everyone else's business or helping so many other people with their business, and you're actually investing in these people and their ideas, or whatever it is that they have, and it's actually depleting your own funds and your own things that you should be investing in, your own investments. Okay. So let's kind of go ahead. That message could be for one of you, some of you, or none of you. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just jump into the cards. Okay. So the first thing that we have is moonlighting. And it says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So some of you guys, it could be that you are feeling a little anxious because you're really wanting your business to kind of take off. But you are also working like some other job, and it's taking a lot out of you. So maybe for some of you guys, you need to find out, like, work something out with your boss. You don't need to tell them why. Okay. I wouldn't even really recommend that, but you might want to see like if they have a part-time position, if that's within your budget. And I'm getting the sense of like some of you guys need to sit down and work out a budget to see what it is that you absolutely need, what is it that you can kind of go without, to see how you're going to, like, what wiggle room you might have, like what do you already have in savings and how far will that take you, and so on and so forth, right? And talk to, if you have a job, maybe you need to talk to your actual boss about if there's a possibility for you to go part-time, if there is a possibility for you to work from home, or if there is a possibility of like you doing like a combination of those two, where you're in the office for so many hours and you get to do like some of those other jobs, more administrative type tasks, if you can actually do them in your home, things that like you don't really need to be in your office for. Okay. And so, I'm hearing try it, you might like it, so just try it. Like, don't write it off and be like, my boss will never go for that. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, I don't know, I don't live your life. But closed mouths don't get fed. You won't know, like the answer is going to be a definite no if you don't actually take the time out to ask and see what can be worked out. At the bottom of this deck, it says detox your friendships. So some of you guys, and I can't see the camera, so hopefully everything comes out right. I don't know. The most important thing is like, listen. Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? So you just listen, okay? So don't focus so much on the cards. Some of you guys, I really need you to listen, okay? So some of you guys do need to look at your friend circle. Number one, I'm getting the sense of, I'm kind of being led to tell you not everyone is your friend. And not everyone deserves equal access to you and your energy. And you need to kind of sit down and you need to work out. I don't really even think that it's that difficult if you just kind of sit and think about it a little bit, but you know who is who, right? You know who fits into which category. But I'm getting the sense of like someone has a sense of fairness and you want to give equally to everyone, even though everyone is not equally giving to you. And you need to cut it, is what I'm hearing. So not everyone deserves equal access to you. Not everyone deserves all parts of you. And there are actually, for some of you guys, you have people in your circle that deserve no parts of you. And what is essentially happening is they are kind of draining you of all of your energy that you could be using to work on whatever these projects are. If you have some things that you're trying to work on. Now, and here we go. Here comes anxiety, comes right back out. That was one that I just mentioned, was in the pre-shuffle. And then we have practice makes perfect. I'm really getting the sense of like, some of you guys already know that you need to kind of cut some people out. And once you just, don't be rude about it, don't be mean about it, but and some people, like, you don't even really need to tell them anything at all. Like, if they ask you, just let them know, hey, I'm working on some things. Like, you can practice a spiel or a speech for that, and practice makes perfect. So for some of you guys, if you have like a kind of a semi-script already written out, it's gonna help alleviate some of that anxiety that you're feeling. For some of you guys, at the bottom it says trouble meeting deadlines. So I don't know, only you're gonna know, like, is this at your actual 9 to 5? Is this at your actual 9 to 5 job? Or is this like why you're having issues with your projects, or like if you're working on a project for your own business, like if it's not really picking up because you're not meeting deadlines of your customers and your clients, because you're doing too much. That's one of the songs that I keep hearing, is you're doing too much. Okay, so you're gonna have to kind of work on some of those things. For some of you guys, you also need to work on your diet. You need to fix that. I'm getting the sense of like someone who's pumped up, hyped up on sugar, or something like that. And then some of you guys, when we talked about, like not meeting those deadlines, it's a matter of like follow through. I'm kind of getting the sense of someone who plans things out all the way in their head, but the time that you're taking to plan it out in your head, like you could actually be like taking You could actually be doing it. Here's exercise. I'm getting that like you could actually just be doing it. Just do the dang thing, right? If like some people do like to kind of like narrate what it is that they're doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. So do that, but while you find yourself like doing this type of narration of like, okay, first I'm gonna do this, and second I'm gonna do that. How about you go ahead and do it? And I don't know why I'm feeling the sense like one of your pre-shuffle cards said direct, and for some reason that's the energy that I have for you. It's very direct and very to the point, so I don't know if someone needs that. We have higher, and it says if you're feeling overwhelmed with a never-ending to-do list, outsource your mundane business tasks to a virtual assistant and get the support. So some of you guys need to look into getting some type of virtual assistant, or if you're a boss or something like that, or you have underlings, you have people under you, then you need to use them appropriately, like delegate some of those tasks. If this is a group project, like you're not here to do all the work for everyone. If you're going to do all the work, then you need to get all the credit. And again, I feel like the need to be really direct. Someone keeps doing this. If you're doing all the work, then no one else's name goes on that project. Make sure that credit is being given where it is due. This is not being selfish. This is like, aren't you tired of people walking on you and stepping on you and like taking credit for your work? So that might be just for like a specific person, but you're good at what you do. But I'm getting the sense of like people don't even know that you're good at what you do because you give credit to every gosh darn body else. And so it kind of looks like I'm getting the sense like I'm actually seeing someone who is working, like burning the candle. What do they say? Burning the candles on both ends. Like someone who's working really hard. You're doing everyone's part. And I don't know if some of you guys could be like in school or like in college, or this could, I mean, I just can't even imagine like continuing this behavior like in your workplace, but maybe so. But someone who is staying up, doing all of this work, putting everyone's name on it as if everyone contributed to it. And then whoever you're turning these reports in or these projects into, it looks like you didn't do anything else. Like you don't even give yourself enough credit for the work that you do, and you did the whole darn thing. Someone needs to cut that out. You are a mastermind. You are the mastermind of whatever this is, and it doesn't look like it. You need to show people. You need to show up and show out. Yeah. Wow. Gemini. I might be scaring some of you guys away because I just really feel like that's a really strong energy. Some of you guys, you might have like, I don't know, some type of guides, spirit guides, ancestors that are watching you do this, and they're irritated. Like someone is really irritated with this type of behavior. So the next card that we have is show up. It says consistency is queen. In marketing your business online, show up every day for your audience, give value, and make offers. And I'm getting the sense of like for someone who's working on multiple projects, some of these projects are your own, and we kind of talked about this, but it's kind of like you're giving so much to other people's projects that you're being inconsistent when it comes to your own individual work or projects or business or something like that, right? There's some things, it has something to do with like some type of reports or something that you're supposed to be writing. Some of you guys might be bloggers, or you're wanting to do blogs or blog posts. Is this writing or is this video? I'm really getting a strong writing. I'm wondering if it's like vlogs as well, like with videos. Blogs. These are blogs. Some of, I mean, in some of you guys, it could have something to do with writing your scripts or something when it comes to vlogs. But someone is supposed to be blogging some type of information, or you have a blog, and it's really good what you have so far, or it's going to be really good, but you're going to have to actually make sure that you're doing it consistently for things to kind of, I'm hearing pop off, for things to start to pick up. I'm getting the sense of someone who's a little bit frustrated with not getting so many views or something like that. Well, okay, so the first part of not getting very many views, like something about SEO and things are not showing up because you're going to have to show it. I'm getting the sense of like you're going to have to prove to, I'm really getting Google, you're going to have to prove to that system that you're consistent. So you're going to have to continue to blog on a regular basis. The more consistent you are, the more you're going to show up in some type of system where they will start to kind of put you first, your type of blog, whatever your niche is, they'll start to put you further up, like up higher, so that you're like, I'm getting the sense of someone who wants to be on the front page, the first page when it comes to Google. The other part is like the sense of like you're sharing this, like I don't know why you're relying on these friends to assist by like going, like showing their support and going online and reading your blogs. um that's another part of me getting like someone needs to cut out some people, detox your friends. The reason that certain people aren't going to look at your whatever this is that you're working on, still getting strong for some of you with some type of blog or something like that, it's because they're not your friends. I'm hearing, what about your friends? Will they let you down? Yeah, so they're not your friends. I don't know how else to say that. Okay. Once you accept that, once you acknowledge that and accept that for what it is, like the sooner you do that, the sooner you'll be able to just kind of move on. And I'm hearing something about like get your head out of the clouds. You need to see something for what it really is. The next card that we have, it says conquer. You have the strength to overcome all challenges on your path to emotional and financial freedom. Keep going, be unstoppable. And we just kind of talked about someone who feels like, things are not like really working out in their favor, or things aren't really moving. Just, I'm hearing, we shall overcome. Wow. So it's going to work out. Just make sure that you show up, show out, that you're being consistent, and I'm hearing drop those zeros. Okay. I'm really getting that strong for someone. It's just, look at it. It's just a little challenge. It's an obstacle, and like whatever. Same kind of energy that I got in the, I forget who I did before you guys, but there was a strong like journal, like someone needs to do some type of manifesting through writing. And that makes sense if you are a writer. In fact, if you do a lot of writing, like you need to use something like the law of assumption, law of attraction. Hold on. Someone needs to use law of assumption when they're writing. So you're writing as if it has already taken place. Okay. Like really claim it. Okay. You're going to speak it into existence, but you're speaking as if it has already taken place. And it says take center stage here with this speak. So still getting the sense of like whatever it is that you are manifesting, however you do that, make sure that because I'm still getting the sense of like someone who likes to give credit to other people. No, whatever this is, like when you're journaling, when you're writing, it's all about you. Okay. It's all about you. That's how you're going to attract, like you're trying to attract a certain energy to you, and you're going to use the law of assumption to help you with that. Next, we have give back. And it says donate to your community or causes that are close to your heart. It creates an energy of abundance around you and your business. And I'm getting the sense of like this person is giving. We see that with the money, but some of you guys have this misunderstanding, like you feel like you're supposed to give first. No, you give to others first. No, you need to give to yourself first, right? And then you'll be able to donate your time and energy that you have remaining, and you'll be able to do that like with like I'm feeling something like I'm hearing light as a feather. So it has to do with like a light heart without feeling like a certain type of way about like, oh, I have to give. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to give anything to anyone. And if you go ahead and freely give to yourself first, you will be able to give over to other people and other causes with just an open heart. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, we got two here. So we have publicize and then we have move forward. So it says stop hiding behind your computer, get publicity for your brand, be bold and visible in your market, be the rock star that you are. And then we have move forward, take action, overcome your fear, to take real action. I'm getting a sense of someone who actually, we hear about people who have a fear of failure, and I'm getting the sense of someone who actually has a fear of success. So that might be you. It might be that you start to pull back once you start feeling like you are actually getting some type of success, and it's some type of fear. It's like a fear someone needs to work on. Like someone feels, oh, I feel sick to my stomach. Someone feels like they don't deserve this, and I'm feeling like a weird, it's like in my throat and I'm feeling it. Wow. Someone, that's something that you need to heal. Like someone's, when you start to get a little bit of success, or like you start to make improvements, or you start to see the fruits of your labor, like someone is getting, like it sickens you to see this, because some of you guys really don't feel like you deserve it, and that's an energy that you're going to have to heal. It has something to do with something to do with like how someone was taught or how someone was made to feel. I'm getting the sense of like someone coming home and being proud of like their efforts, the work that they do. And I'm not really sensing like someone being nasty about it, but maybe a parent or someone or a family member, talking about like, maybe maybe it has to had something to do with sports, but like this person like not giving you your credit and talking about, oh, it's about the whole team, or like, you do something as an individual and that's not really supported. It's about the family as a whole. It's something like that, where it's kind of like someone has dimmed your light, so to speak. You've allowed someone, just going to say, like you've allowed, like someone dimmed your light and you're allowing it to continue. So now they don't have to do it, like you're just doing it on your own. You're continuing with that. So we have the wailing tree reconciliations. Yeah, and at the bottom it says straddling worlds, wandering between realms. So this is like some type of disconnect between you on this 3D physical plane and your higher self. There's a disconnect because your higher self knows who you are, what you're meant to do, what you're capable of, everything that you're meant to bring to this physical world, and kind of watching. I'm getting the sense of like someone watching like their avatar, so to speak, watching it, like just not like someone trying to manipulate it like a video game, but this avatar is just like, one of these things is doing its own thing, one of these things is just not the same. So it's like your higher self is, of course, doesn't have that trauma that you have on this plane, and so there's just a disconnect. Yeah, we have the crossing and we have initiation. So there might be some things that are being sent your way or that are about to be sent your way. That's going to be like, keep in mind, like it may seem like some type of obstacles or challenges, or that might be what you're going through right now. But they're trying to get you to cross over from past. They're trying to get you away from living in the past to now they want you to live in your present, and to shape out your future. They want you to look ahead and to move forward. Yeah. Yeah, someone's stuck in the past, because at the bottom it says drifter experiencing life as it comes. Like someone's living in the past and you are meant to, like, I'm getting the sense of they want you to move forward and to enjoy your life like right now. Like enjoy today. Stop worrying about yesterday. I'm hearing, oh, yesterday. Yeah, stop focusing on yesterday, yesteryear, or whatever, and focus on right now. Yeah, we have empty well. It says time to replenish. And I'm hearing just another, somebody might like music, but just another sad love song wrecking my brain like crazy. Yeah, it's some, I don't remember the words, you guys. Um, yeah, like you're letting, like it's like you're, wow, stuck in this cycle. I'm looking at this well, like with this circle, and it just feels like a pattern, like a cycle of like living in the past. And it's, I'm getting the sense of like someone, I think in the pre-shuffle I saw something about rejuvenate, so that's important. Someone, and then now we have time to replenish. So someone needs to take some time out to do some type of reflection, some type of meditation, and just some type of break and come back, so that you can like make sure that you're healing whatever that past trauma is, so that you can move forward. And here we have a, yeah, so that you can move ahead. We have the farther gate, bold step forward. You're being asked to, and look at, oh, wow, it's right there where it says take action. You're being asked to trust in the Most High, trust in your guides, trust in the universe, because they're going to assist you all throughout. They're going to assist you throughout your way. They're not going to forsake you, but they need you to be like, you have to take the steps, you have to take the action. They can't force that upon you. And wow, here we go. What did we talk about before? We talked about the mini masks that kept trying to come out, and they're wanting you to step forward and to take action, to really getting the sense of like the real you, who you really are, and they're wanting you to show up. I'm hearing show up and show out again, because someone is hiding behind all of these masks. And people, there are people that they don't even know you, they don't even know who you are, the real you. We have feast of plenty, we have choices and their consequences, and we have at the bottom of that, stars in the sky, limitless possibility. So you get to choose like how you want to live this life. You get to choose, like, someone has like a whole lot of different paths that they can take, and whichever one you choose, it really is on you. But and several of them are going to lead to abundance and happiness and success. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to make the steps. You're going to have to take that step forward. You're going to have to cross over whatever those obstacles are that have been keeping you stuck. Like, you're going to have to do that no matter what. Okay? Or I'm getting the sense of like someone who sees like all of these different paths before them, but you're just kind of sitting there and just kind of stuck. And someone needs to be unstuck. Let's see if we can get, ooh, okay, yeah. And then right here on initiation and time to replenish, we have rest, Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. So time to replenish, rest and renewal, those are like right there together. So whatever this is, like, that you're working out with this trauma, I'm getting the sense of, that's a strong yes for some of you guys. Don't just try to dive right back into it. Some of you guys still need to just like take it slow, like slowly, re-immerse yourself in whatever it is that you've been working on. Make sure that you're getting plenty of rest as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Thanks for watching.